I'm going to come straight from the Word. Romans chapter 10, starting at verse 5. This is how the Word says it. For Moses writes that the law's way of making a person right with God requires obedience to all of its commands. But faith's way of getting right with God says, don't say in your heart, who will go up to heaven to bring Christ down to earth? And don't say, who will go down to the place of the dead to bring Christ back to life again? In fact, it says, the message is very close at hand and is on your lips and in your heart. And that message is the very message about faith that we preach. If you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. For it is by believing in your heart that you are made right with God, and it is by confessing with your mouth that you are saved. As the scriptures tells us, anyone who trusts in him will never be disgraced. Jews or Gentiles are the same in this respect. They have the same Lord who gives generously to all who call on him. For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. Now what does all this mean? Let me start from the top. The law, trying to work yourself in, trying to do the right thing, will not make you right with God, because we never can be good enough. We always fall short. We're always weak in the flesh and doing stuff. Our heart's not right. So you can't say, how can I go to heaven and find out how to do it that way, or bring Christ from the dead? You just got to believe that he was here and what he said was true, and that he died on the cross, and that God raised him to life again. By believing that, it's like saying, if God can raise Jesus from the dead, it's like saying, I know he can do anything, and that he can change me, he can make me a new creature. And you confess him as Lord, you're saying, I'm willing to obey what he says and follow him. Now he's merciful. If you slip or fall, he'll pick you up and you get back on the road to righteousness. But you just gotta have faith in him to help you and love you and show you the right way, and work with him, talk to him. It says, everyone, that's anyone, no matter what you've done in your life, if you call on him, he will come and save you from every sin and everything you ever done, and give you a new life, and fix your heart to be a heart full of love, to be giving and forgiving. And you shall be saved. Your life will be blessed. And you will live eternity in heaven. And have some good things down here too. Learn how to love, forgive, and treat others like you want to be treated. God knows everything. He knows what made you what you are. He knows what your hurts, your pains, your likes, what you want. And he knows how to give it to you the right way. One day, you'll be laying in your bed with no one able to help you. And you're going to